What is going on, dealers? It is Sam from Shapeshift, back at it again with another video. So there is a lot of commotion right now in the dealership world about what's going on with your beloved Facebook Marketplace. So if you don't know, starting September 13th, 2021, Facebook pretty much blew up Marketplace for car dealerships. So a lot of dealerships are left scrambling, scratching their heads. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do now that Marketplace has been destroyed for car dealerships? But don't you worry. As your friend, as your guide for all things Facebook in the dealership world, in this video, we're gonna talk about what exactly happened with Facebook Marketplace for car dealerships and what you can be doing afterwards to still market your inventory on Facebook. All right, guys, let's take a look at what's going on, what Facebook is saying about vehicle and home listings from partner catalogs discontinued on Facebook Marketplace. So on September 13th, Marketplace discontinued the distribution of vehicle, home rentals, and home for sale listings from partner catalog feeds. So what this means is if you were using a partner, a website provider, someone to syndicate your inventory on Facebook Marketplace automatically, using your feed and sending that to Marketplace automatically, you can no longer do that. So effectively, Facebook is just removing this feature for car dealerships to syndicate their inventory seamlessly on Facebook Marketplace. It continues. You can continue reaching vehicle and home buyers or home renters on Facebook in other ways. Here are the other ways that Facebook suggests you continue reaching your desired audience. 1, create marketplace listings from your personal profile or business page. 2, showcase vehicle listings on your dealership page. And 3, reach car shoppers with automotive inventory ads. So we're actually going to go through and talk about each of these options as well as their pros and cons and what you need to know about them. So let's talk about the first one. Create marketplace listings from your personal profile or Facebook business page. Essentially what this is saying is you now need to manually post your marketplace listings one by one using either your personal Facebook profile page or your Facebook business page. Either way, doesn't matter which profile you use, you're going to have to post things manually. What that means is uploading photos manually, entering vehicle title, vehicle details manually, entering the description manually, and hitting post, and rinsing and repeating for all of the vehicles that you have in stock. The more vehicles you have, the more work you have ahead of you. And think about this. You are going to have to manually manage the process of taking vehicles down if vehicles get sold, updating the price if you choose to reduce the price, and so on and so forth. This is now a manual process that you have to manage on your own or pay someone else to manually manage it. And now you are susceptible to human error, right? If someone uploads the wrong photo for a car or types in the wrong description or, God forbid, puts in an incorrect price for a vehicle, it's not good at all. It makes you miss the days when things were just automatically syndicated from your feed, right? Yes, you can continue to post on Marketplace for free, but that's going to eat up a lot of manual labor and time. And of course, time is money. You can pay someone to post on Marketplace, which is also money. Or you can do the smart thing, which is just have this process completely automated and start using the ad platform that Facebook has built out. And you can actually use all the features of this advanced platform that you couldn't do on Marketplace. It's actually a better move for you long-term if you actually start to invest in the dollars and get your Facebook marketing right instead of continuing to rely on free services that everyone else is on and it's highly saturated and doesn't have all the features that you need to make it work. So option number 2 is going to be showcasing your vehicle listings on your dealership Facebook page. Now, Facebook has given you this option kind of just to make you feel better that, hey, your listings aren't going to be on Facebook Marketplace anymore, but hey, at least you can show it on your own Facebook page. That's good enough. No, it's not. I'm not going to go into detail on this video. I have an entirely dedicated video on why likes don't matter for your page and why mainly posting stuff on your page really doesn't matter, because not a lot of people are going to actually visit your Facebook business page. It's not a behavior that consumers take on anymore. They don't go to your Facebook page anymore. For every 1,000 people that actually like your Facebook page, every time you make a post, you're probably only showing your post to like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people at most. I mean, you can see the metrics yourself if you manage your own Facebook page, that organic posts just don't do a great job of reaching even the audience that likes your Facebook page, let alone the people that aren't even familiar with your Facebook page. That's not a very good option in terms of reaching active car buyers, right? Before, when you were on Marketplace, at least your inventory would show up to people who are shopping for your cars. But if it's on your Facebook page, a car shopper isn't gonna go to every dealership's Facebook page to see what types of vehicles they have listed on their Facebook page one by one. So this option here, it's kind of a no option, right? It's kind of telling you, hey, at least your vehicles are somewhere in the background, somewhere in the attic. And if a customer decides to dig through your attic, they'll maybe be able to find something they want. It's a non-option, but it's an option Facebook provided just to make car dealerships feel a little bit better. Like, oh, don't cry, your inventory is going to be on your Facebook page, right? Feel better about that, but it's just not going to do anything for you. So let's talk about the third option. The third option is reach car shoppers with automotive inventory ads. And if you've been following this channel or watched any of my videos, you know that automotive inventory ads are the way to go if you're actually looking to take advantage of Facebook's audience and advertise your inventory properly to the right people, to the right sets of eyes. So I'm not gonna go into great detail of automotive inventory ads on this video. If you like, I'm gonna link another video that goes into full detail about what automotive inventory ads are, but I'm going to give you the short little demonstration of what these are. So these ads here are going to be located right on the Facebook newsfeed of potential shoppers. And when they're scrolling through their newsfeed, this is the page that they spend the most time on Facebook, is scrolling through their newsfeed, just looking at all the posts that they're following, all of their friends. And your ad is going to be right front and center of this newsfeed here. And your vehicles are going to be right on here for the customers to check out. So automotive inventory ads, you can do some pretty cool things. You can either drive them to the vehicle detail page on your website, so they can go straight to the vehicle on your website. Or if you run lead generation ads, you can also collect a lead right on Facebook itself and drive that to your CRM. You can also drive these customers to what's called an on Facebook listing, which is basically a marketplace listing, right? You can spend money to drive them 3 different ways. 1, you can use these carousel ads to drive them to your website. 2, you can use it to drive them to an on Facebook destination, which is pretty much what you've known as what a marketplace listing used to look like. It's like a page that Facebook creates, has a vehicle information, and then has a way for the customer to inquire about the vehicle by sending your dealership a chat message. And the third thing you can do is you can actually, when they click on this, you can send them to a Facebook lead form and collect their information. So if you want, you can technically recreate the marketplace experience by sending them to an on Facebook destination, which sends them, for example, if they're clicking on this vehicle right here, this red BMW, they would actually get taken to what looks like a marketplace listing, and they can chat with your dealership there, and you're recreating pretty much the marketplace experience. But let me tell you why recreating the marketplace experience isn't the best thing for you. So the appeal of Marketplace is it used to be free to actually syndicate your inventory on Marketplace, and so that's fine. You're gonna generate chat leads, but they're free. Sure, you can work the chat leads and Marketplace could be an area of success for you. But now that you have to spend money, you have to spend ad dollars to get your inventory in front of customers, if you are already spending money on your campaign, you might as well try to drive higher value actions like taking them to your website where they can fill out a form, call the number on your website, and do all these other finance forms and Figure My Trade-In, Figure My Payments, all these other stuff that you've created on your website, all of this investment you've made on your website, you might as well drive traffic to it instead of spending money to drive traffic to Facebook's own on Facebook page listing, where you have no control over what is displayed on the marketplace on Facebook page listing. Or you can choose to generate a lead. It's a full contact lead. We're talking about first name, last name, email address, and phone number, and driving that into your CRM so that your BDC team, your follow-up process can all be done, and the lead just goes in normally like an auto trader lead, like a CarGurus lead. It'll just go into your CRM and it'll be another internet lead that your team can work. Instead of having to chat back and forth with the customer and try to wrangle their contact information, and it's hard to follow up with this because the chat doesn't go to your CRM. So my point is, if you're already spending money to drive people to your inventory, you might as well actually just spend money and drive people to your website or to your CRM, and not try to recreate the marketplace experience by driving them to an on Facebook page destination where you now have to chat with them, right? Would you rather pay for a lead that has name, email address, phone number, or would you rather pay for a lead that just has a chat message? And it's gonna cost you the same to run ads, whether you're driving them to your website, driving them to a Facebook form lead, or driving them to a marketplace listing on Facebook page destination. If you're spending that money already, you might as well just focus on the higher quality action instead of trying to generate chat messages and recreating Facebook Marketplace. So I hope this video has been very informative on giving you a direction of where you need to go if you can't solely rely on Facebook Marketplace anymore as a driver for sales for your car dealership. If you're done with Marketplace, you're frustrated with it, you don't want to deal with it anymore, now is the best time to actually start looking at Facebook ads. And if you want to get started with automotive inventory ads, there's links below to get in contact with me and my team. We'll get your Facebook marketing handled so you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about all the changes that's going on. If you've made it to the end of the video and you found this information useful, make sure to hit that like button, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you'll always be notified on all of this information that's coming out for car dealerships to do Facebook marketing correctly. Make sure you stay in the loop so you can stay on top of things like this and you won't be left wondering, what do I do? Oh, this Facebook change came out, what do I do? Just subscribe to the channel and you'll know exactly what your next steps should be in social media marketing. This has been Sam over at Shapeshift. Until next time, see ya.